Look at Owen Pickering's Elite Prospects page and it's easy to start making assumptions. 6'4" blue liner who only scored half a point per game. We've all seen this story. Team takes tall, non-scorer too high, missing higher upside prospects in the process, right? Wrong. Pickering's one of the 2022 draft's most exciting prospects from his ability to retrieve the puck, lead the rush, and activate into the play. Reaching the NHL requires tons of work, but the Pittsburgh Penguins could be rewarded with a unique, future-proof top four defenseman. On retrievals, Pickering shows NHL skills. He's deceptive, using shoulder shakes to mask his intentions. He fakes dumpouts and passes with a windup, and then throws a quick stick wave to beat inattentive forecheckers. He also escapes pressure with his edges, turning his feet in one direction, waiting for the forechecker to follow, then quickly cutting back in the opposite way. If given space, he does the extra move. If not, his edges and awareness still allow him to escape with possession. Even if the initial trickery doesn't work, he takes advantage of having the forechecker on his back by protecting the puck. Then there's Pickering's ability to complete the breakout. He can stretch the ice with long-range passes, his intentions masked with a deceptive look-off, or use crafty short-range passes to escape pressure. After beating the first forechecker, he makes tons of short-range plays off the backhand. Early in last season, Pickering showed an exciting puck-rushing game. No extra handles, he pushes the puck into space when necessary to maximize his acceleration. And notice the subtle change of pace to bait the forechecker before hitting the gas. That puck-rushing game gave way to a more pass-focused breakout strategy. After escaping the first forechecker, he skates towards the next one. That forces them to engage. He freezes their feet or makes them lunge, then passes, sometimes even connecting through defenders' feet or under their sticks. He builds the give and go inside of that base, joining the rush by accelerating through his passes, and he even maintains the deception, looking up the middle instead of towards his target. If the immediate option isn't available, he cuts back, resets, and then tries again. The delay game highlights his edges on sequences like these, and the give and go rush activation with plays like this. And then there's the downright brilliant. Here he puts the puck back into the battle that he just escaped. The forechecker follows, which creates the escape up the boards, and then he joins the play. Statistically, there aren't many better breakout players in the CHL. He opted for a pass or carry on 82% of his exit attempts well pressured, over 18% higher than his team's average. That's 16th among draft year CHL defensemen since 2017, beating out 7th overall Korchinski, 10th overall Minchukov, and 12th overall Matejchuk, as well as Jamie Drysdale and Noah Dobson. Pickering's always joining the rush. He moves out of his passes and stays between defenders. He's most impactful joining as the trailer, taking drop passes and getting scoring chances. This is a particularly impressive shot, keeping his head up, elevating his top arm, and pushing off the toes of his inside leg. The shot's powerful, fast, and he even conceals his placement. In perhaps a better environment with more support, Pickering's in-zone activation will shine even brighter. He sneaks down the middle to become a viable target. When a forward comes up high, he takes their place down low. He holds the zone. And once he's activated, he stays, leading to chances and goals. But the most exciting flashes are playmaking. He activates, deceives, and then passes to the middle. He loves the shot pass, often winding up to freeze the nearest defender. Just as he does in his own zone, he scans before receiving the puck to map the ice, then makes the next play. Sometimes that's a cross-ice dart. Others, he uses the double cut to fake one way, then escape in the other. And how about some fun stuff? Here's a spin into a pass into the inner slot. Here he pushes off the inside edge of his right leg, fakes out the weak defending, and then starts a passing play. Oh, and he's got moves too. Defense is still a work in progress for Pickering. He's usually attentive off puck, taking away his check stick, going under or over when necessary. While he's occasionally too late to close space and engage with his body, once he actually does, he's quite effective. Here he wraps the opponent, then traps them along the boards. In transition, he gets a lot of stops like these, even ones early that keep the offensive zone. And he gets a lot of stops timed with the pass. He's beatable, however, often failing or unable to build enough backwards momentum to get the stop, or he lets checks slip behind him. His length means that he gets stops in vulnerable positions, but he's turned the wrong way. A better attacker gets inside here. He's also prone to mechanical breakdowns, especially when skating backwards. This is just awkward. And that's really a theme of Pickering's game. His edges don't always give him the separation he needs, lacking the depth to escape. He gets bumped off pucks with ease too often. The instability causes momentary breakdowns, leading to dump outs on otherwise accessible controlled plays. Of course, weight and strength will help Pickering maintain better depth, stabilizing his skating and bolstering his edges. Players with Pickering's characteristics don't necessarily need the finest edges either. Look at Mo Seider. He has the traditional cutback, but a lot of his best work comes from his inside edges, reading pressure, delaying, and moving the puck at the right moments. Pickering is not Seider, of course, but those plays provide NHL examples for how he can better use his skills. To get there, he will have to get rid of the occasional bomb straight to the other team, lapses in reading and anticipating incoming pressure along the boards, and a tendency to punt on plays after creating time and space for himself. Does picturing Pickering in the NHL require more imagination than the average prospect? Perhaps. There's no denying that his development curve could be longer than the average player. But he has the characteristics of a modern-day top-four defenseman, retrieving pucks, creating advantages, joining the rush, and manufacturing offense. He'll be worth the wait. Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to like and subscribe, then head to epringside.com. We just wrapped up our organizational prospect pools featuring the top 15 in every single system. Check it out.